Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 live and in color from Central Texas, USA, where it is. Here it's probably 38, but in town it might be a little warmer. Hey, Google. Good morning.
Hello. It is 7:10 a.m. Right now in Burnet it's 43 and clear. Today it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 72 and a low of 43.
Okay.
Have a great day.
You too. Anyway, so yeah, it shows 43 in town, so that means it's probably about 38 to 4. It's always usually 6 degrees cooler out here in the hills. Anyway, hey Google, tell us a joke.
What is ET short for? Well, his little legs don't help.
You got to think about that one. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 6 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's cold. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Denver, Colorado?
The current temperature in Denver is 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Lincoln, Nebraska?
In Lincoln, it's currently 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
Because we got a little cool front coming in and I'm just seeing where it is. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Oklahoma City?
In Oklahoma City right now, it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so it's getting closer. We got a few days. But anyway, thank you, Miss Google. And anyway, this is an it that doesn't give a you-know-what. And these are real bananas. That is not a prop. And that is Olive Oil's bra, for those of you that are into collector's items. And this is Bob Rundy. Hello, Bob Rundy. I haven't talked to you in a long time, my friend. And this is on the home base stuff. My electrical work says, I have to do the same thing and wonder what the cost was, if you don't mind, just trying to get an idea. Well, I don't mind. The total for the whole job was $850. That included 100 feet of number 6 copper wire, not the type, well, never mind, number 6 wire and other wire, because he ran some other wires to hook up a double 110 outlet on a separate breaker. The trenching machine by itself was $160 of that total. And then, of course, you had the conduit, and he had to have a helper yesterday to help pull the wire, so to speak. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was very fair, because electrical work can be kind of pricey, because not many of them like to do small jobs like this, because, you know, it just ain't worth their time. This is Rick Hearn. Says, looks much better. They're talking about the electrical work. Yeah, it really does. I mean, yeah, I walk around here now, and it just looks like a whole new place. I mean, you know, they hauled off the dish antenna things. I had 2 of those, one over there pointing north and one over here pointing south. Neither one of them hooked up, and they hauled them off for the aluminum content. I could have done that myself and made a few bucks, but I thought the helper gets the money. He lets the helper get the money from the wire that they take to the recycling place. And so, yeah, he got all that. But that's good. So, yeah, it really looks, it's getting together. I mean, yeah, of course, I'm 73. I better get it together, huh? Anyway, John Gertbach says, good going, Rusty. He's talking about the electrical work. Yeah, it is. This is Wayman Semang. Says, glad you got that electrical buried. Always feels nice to have a completed project. Yeah, it really does. I mean, yeah, I walked around after yesterday and had a beer, and it was it's nice. And also, the major thing to me, in addition to the electrical work, was that bent leg on the RV, the cover, the Eagle carport. They took it off and straightened it up and put it back at no charge. How about that? Took about, I don't know, 30 minutes for them to do it, but they did it. Yeah, I'd have never got it done. Joyful Alternative, that's the person's name on comment call. You are so funny, bro. Love your vids. Well, Strange might fit in there somewhere too. You know what I mean? And next up is Sylvie Frenchy. Hello, Sylvie Frenchy. Rusty, pleased everything worked out. You made me laugh aloud when you said eat your heart out, as it is exactly what I do every time I see your land. I cheer myself up by reminding myself that mosquitoes love me. Well, knock on wood, we have very few mosquitoes here. We do have a few, but we've got a few insects. Everywhere you go in the world has a few, and I can't think of any place in the world that doesn't have flies. And if you found a place that has flies, you're dead. You know, I'm telling you. And even then, they come after you. So, but anyway, you know, you can find you a place, guys. I mean, they're out there. You're just going to have to look. It's like finding a little diamond, but they're out there. Charles H., great job, Rusty, on comment call. Thank you. This is Tacoma Madam, or Taco Madam, I'm sorry, 18. Looks like your buddy It could stand to get his hands duty. I think she means dirty. His new name should be White Collar It. Are you kidding me? This guy here? Hell, he's blue collar to the core, man. I mean, you can tell he worked his hiney off. I mean, and he got one. I mean, that's how hard he worked. Dang, when you work down to just your head, you put in a hard day. Elisa, I love a happy ending. Thanks for sharing it with us, and everything looks great at your home. It's getting there. I can't think of anything else I need to do right now because we're getting there. But I wanted to get all this done because at some point, you know, even though I plan on living here until I don't live anymore, but you know, the older you get, the less you want to fool with stuff like this, I guess. But I wanted to get it all done. This is on the Home Base Electric. Elisa says, I was trying to figure out some internet acronyms and came across this funny video about folks typing just one letter like K. In case you're interested, it's called One Thing You Should Never Text Anyone Ever. She's got a link. It's on BuzzFeed News. So check it out. Yeah, that ought to be interesting. Yeah, because that's the way we're headed. This person's name is Lori Van Hoosier. I was wondering where John was originally from. No specific reason. I understand if you don't answer. Hope you're loving your new job. I think it was somewhere St. Louis. I think he was born in St. Louis, Missouri. That's what he told me. He spent a lot of time in Oklahoma, and now he's out in Midland doing some work. I hear from him. He sends me a text every now and then. He seems to be doing fine in doing the RV life. So good luck to John. Justin Williams, I've been waiting for the leg to get fixed for a long time. LOL. I know that bothered a lot of people. It bothered me too, but I just didn't want to, well, I wasn't going to do anything. But, you know, they offered that guy that was the old man that was doing the job. He got to looking at it. He said, you want me to straighten that leg? I said, yeah, if you can. And they did. So this is on the RPod 17. MN Patriot says, what do you folks think about living in an RPod model 179? What do I think about it? I think you'll have more space than I have in my Casita 17-footer, number one. And I think they're nice. I met a guy in, one of my viewers, subscribers in New Mexico at Valley of the Fires near Carrizozo, New Mexico. And he lived in one, or no, he was traveling in one, and I thought they were very roomy. I think you could do it. Shift into high, Home Base Electric gave me some thumbs up. CDL Lady Marengo on the shout out says, let us never forget let us never forget everyone working hard to make a living and help others. Take time to thank them. It may be your kind words that give them a boost in their day. Yeah, it works, I promise you. The janitor at the grocery store I go to, every time I see him, I tell him he's doing a good job and it ain't going to be long, he'll be store manager. CDL Lady Marengo says, great base camp improvements. Rusty, looks like Looks great, and love the path you made with the concrete blocks. Enjoy. Yeah, well, I had those, and I thought I'd do something with them. Thank you. Tim Harris, Rusty, 12:15 Sunday morning, December 1st. Thunderstorms hammering on Folkestone pretty hard. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Folkestone?
The current temperature in Folkestone is 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hey, Google, where is Folkestone?
Here's a map of Folkestone, UK.
Oh, that's Folkestone. He's saying Folkestone. Okay. Well, there's a map of the United Kingdom if anybody wants to see it. Yo. Tim Harris. On the home base electric says, I'm sorry, December 2nd. I guess he must have said something about December the 1st. Alice P. says, I need this, and they're talking about the tiny home. I need this in Los Angeles. I bet you can't put it anywhere near, I bet you can't even put it anywhere in California. I'm telling you. Swiveler in training on the home base electric. Hey, Rusty, I think there's something you're not telling us. 50 amp breaker. The Casita is only 30 amp unit. What is Rusty's about to surprise us with now or in the future? Actually, what I was doing, I was planning ahead. Now, I may never use the 50 amp, but see, with 50 amp, you can do 220. And so what I'm thinking is, at some point, I may either get an all-electric car, or I may get a bigger place, and that will come in very handy. We'll have that copper wire will be able to carry enough of the load to do some charging on a car and running something else at the same time. So we'll see how that works out. Swiveler in training says, you look like you just moved there, Rusty. Now you need to go get some patio party lights. Nice, the pole got fixed. Nice place. Can't wait to see how you fix it up in 6 months. Well, I'm probably not going to be doing much more, guys. I think I'm just about done here. Anyway, we got Mike WSATX. Just wondering why this message got 4 thumbs down. Shout out. And then it says SMH. They all do. There's people, the same people every day. There's some people apparently I have banned that go to my videos every day and just, do I care? No, don't let it bother you, man. I don't care if I get 100 thumbs down or 1,000. If I get 1,000 thumbs down, that means I'm doing something right. Elisa, I mentioned it in another post, Merle Haggard's song, Working Man Blues. Well, here's a link to him singing that song on Austin City Limits in 1978, warning its country. The lyrics follow for anyone who doesn't want, so anyway, she's got a link to it. It says, it's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. She's got the lyrics to the song here. He said, I'll just read the first paragraph, or the first few. This is Merle Haggard's song, Working Man Blues. It says, it's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. I've been a working man dang near all my life. I'll be working long as my 2 hands are fit to use. I'll drink my beer in a tavern, sing a little bit of these working man blues. I hear you, boy. Or Lisa. Scotty Thompson, cool comment call. Scotty Thompson, I like my old Alcatel Accent phone. Anyway, tells me about his phone. Well, thank you, Scotty. Glad you like your phone. I'm happy for you. Scotty Thompson's on the home base electric. He just says, yep. I do that every now and then. Sage Old Man on tiny homes. And it says, in what part of the United States do they allow humans to live in these sheds? Well, that's up to you to find out, Sage. I don't know all of them. But anyway, thank you for your comment. And for all of you that left comments, I appreciate it. But anyway, hey, Google, tell us another joke.
What do you call a Labrador that becomes a magician? A Labracadabrador.
We've heard that one. Let's see.
I like to think I'm pretty down to earth because, well, gravity.
I think we've heard that one too. Hey Google, what's the population of the United States?
The population of the United States of America was 325.7 million in 2017.
What's the population of the world? Hey Google, what's the population of the world?
The population of Earth was 7.53 billion in 2017.
Hey Google, what percent of the Earth's population live in the United States?
4.37%. On the website Quora.com, they say, USA has a population of 318,900,000. 4.37% of the entire world's population lives in the U.S.
So this whole nation is 4% or less than 5% of the world's population. Something to think about, guys. Something to think about. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Bye.
Nothing's playing right now.
Thank you. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. It doesn't cost you a penny. If you want to use it, fine. If you don't want to fool with it, no. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure is very good for you. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Do some exercise once or twice a day if you can. Your body will love you for it, and you may live a little longer because of it. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your mind. Everything's right in here, all yours, all yours. And so, you know, stand guard. Don't just let people walk up and dump a load of trash right inside of your mind. So enjoy your day, enjoy your life one day at a time, you know. If anyway, just take it slow. There's no hurry. We're all going to the same place. Anyway, guys, adios. Enjoy your Sunday wherever you are. Stay warm if you're in the cold country, and stay cold if you're in the warm country. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. Adios.